If you have a Kubota BX series tractor, it's a great idea to upgrade the filtration on them, especially if you live in a cold climate. The factory filters on the tractors are very small. There's one located underneath the floorboard and one up at the engine. If you get a little bit of water in there, it does not take very much. It'll clog up the filter and then the engine will run poorly or not run at all. So a great upgrade for these tractors is a Raker fuel filter. I looked around at a lot of fuel filters. There's some people using the B series fuel filter, which is a fair upgrade. It's about $30 at the Kubota dealer, but it does not have a drain on it for the water separator. And there's other filters out there, but it's really hard to find a filter that's small enough to fit on one of these tractors that offers a good filter and a good water separator. This is the Raker fuel filter I used. It's a 120 AT. It's what most guys are using. This one's a little different. I think it was military surplus. Found it on eBay. Came with a water and fuel sensor. This drain's a little bit different than what they're using on them now. You just push up on this drain, and it has a metal fuel bowl on it, so it's also compatible with gasoline. But most guys are using them with a plastic bowl on them because the plastic bowl is clear and you can see when you have water in it and when it needs drained. You'll need to get two fittings to cap it off. And you need to get two fittings with a hose barb on them that look about like this. Most Raker filters use a 1/4 inch NPT fitting, and you'll need that to go to a 5/16 hose. So 1/4 inch NPT to a 5/16 hose barb is what you'll need. Right here's where the factory fuel filter was on these tractors. Something about like that, running up to the lift pump. You need to pinch off the line back here, remove the filter, get a 5/16 double hose barb fitting, and then you need about 6, maybe 8 feet of 5/16 fuel hose. Get a good quality fuel hose like Gates Barricade, and then some conduit to run your fuel hose in, because you don't want your fuel hose rubbing anything, getting a hole in it where it can get air or be leaking. Then also you'll need, let's see, 1, 2, 4 hose clamps. Then you'll run it between the floorboard of the tractor and the frame. Run it up to the end on the fuel filter. Then run another hose from the out on the fuel filter back through the same way and over to the lift pump. Then zip tie everything up so nothing's going to be hanging down. Watch, make sure that the thing right there with that yellow sticker on it is the drive shaft. So whatever RPM your engine's turning is how fast that thing's turned. So you want to be sure that your fuel hose stays clear of the drive shaft. Then back up here at the fuel filter. This tractor doesn't have a loader on it, so I just made a little bracket, bolted it on. Has a piece of metal in the back in here. I don't know if you can see it, to keep it from turning. What the guys are doing with ones with the loader is they're going up here to a front bolt and mounting it. I just mounted it back here since I didn't have a loader to keep it farther away from the rear tire. And like I said, the Raker filter, the advantage to this is you have a good water separator with a drain on it. The factory filters on these tractors I think are rated at 50 microns. The Rakers are available in 2, 10, and 30 microns. And you can get a replacement filter for this Raker filter assembly at just about any Wix filter dealer or Hastings dealers. So with this fuel filter upgrade, you don't have to worry about any more fuel filter related problems, especially during cold weather. It will also extend the life of your fuel system components because you now have cleaner fuel. Depending on where you source your parts, it's going to cost you between $125 and $150. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.